Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another fabulous edition of the NDT Sports Show, where we are here to talk about the winners, losers, and our consistently wrong predictions. Next
True
to me
story.
is my good buddy, Chris Bridenstine. Chris, how are you tonight, buddy?
Oh, I'm any better, I'd be dead.
That a boy. And below us, my old buddy from high school, who I still love to death, my guy, Eric Scana. Eric, welcome to the show, my guy. Welcome back.
Hey, it is a pleasure to be here. I wish I was wearing a playoff shirt. I am not.
Well,
I am
see,
not.
I was really disappointed because I picked this out for you because this is the hat and the hoodie that I bought at the Mets game that I went to,
2 years
knowing
ago.
that the Mets are not in the playoffs. So I was trying to troll you like this asshole does with the Seattle Mariners hat right now because we all know who he's hoping beats the Yankees.
Yep.
But it's what it is. Like,
But I really don't care who wins.
yes, because your guys did what you wanted them to do.
So Aaron, you didn't start the show right though. Where's your joke for the night? See? I'll start with my fun fact for you tonight. Aaron, did you know your pupils are the last thing that stop working when you die?
Okay.
They dilate.
Boom. Well done. Well done.
Wow, dude.
Unbelievable.
Ugh.
My joke's written on my shirt, so that's all I got.
You tonight.
Insert punchline.
Dun-dun-dun.
Yep.
Well, you know what, Chris? I'm not even going to try to top that joke because that was pretty bad. Eric, I try to do something silly every time we come in here, and I try to get these guys laughing, and I totally forgot all about it today. So I'm still out of my element a little bit, but I'll leave it be for tonight.
Remember, with the shirt you're wearing, you're not really good in September. So
no, or October.
No.
We don't even know what October is right now. So
and I'm going to throw this out there. I'm going to ask you this question, okay? And I know you'll be honest with me. When you guys signed Juan Soto to his $8,375 billion deal, did you think that was going to push you over the top and get you to the World Series?
no, the only thing I kept saying is he better be perfect. That's it. That's all I ever said. When anyone said anything, he better be perfect. He was pretty gosh darn good. Unfortunately, there's no heart there. How do you put up 5 hits against the Marlins knowing that if you win, you're in? Well, they didn't know because Cincinnati game, but why don't you just play that way?
Yeah.
Play like you 5 hits. They get shut out against the Marlins. They went out with just a whimper. They did nothing.
They
Play
started
like
out
you have everything to lose, and that's what they did.
Yep.
They started out with the best record in baseball for the first couple of months and then just hit the shitter.
And then they were positively disgusting in every way. They lose 7 in a row, and then they'll win 2, and everyone's all excited. Then they'll lose 5 against teams they should have beaten.
Oh,
a lot of them.
That's probably the worst part of the Mets season, is they were losing to sub 500 teams.
Yep, over and over again.
Put them against a good team, they were at least competitive.
Yep.
But the end of their schedule was against all these teams sub 500, and it killed them.
Yep. They should have won 20 of their last 30, and they would have been coasting. That was all right, gross.
Eric, here's the next question for you then. Are you happy with Mendoza staying?
As a New York sports fan, you know that it's not generally the coaching turnover in New York is frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody else comes in, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? Just go say, "Or here we go. This is going to change everything." It's not. It's not. So I would be happy if one of the 3 of us was behind there. It doesn't matter. It's like it's just their players need to play, and none of them did.
I mean, to me, it was Mendoza's the right call to stay.
But
your pitching coach and your hitting coach need to go.
Yeah.
Those are your failures. Yeah.
They're positively disgusting. It just
Mendoza was pulling the right strings.
Yep, for sure.
I'm just, I had this talk with Chris and Justin about Soto. And I still don't think Justin to this day truly believes that I'm not upset about this signing with the Mets, because I'm not upset he left. Because with signing Soto, we don't get Max Fried. We don't sign Paul Goldschmidt. We don't have any of the supporting cast that we've had this year. Granted, we have not played great baseball for a pretty good stretch, but we've started putting it together, and I'm a little more confident about their abilities right now. I did not want them to win the division because that week off is just going to kill any momentum that they have. But I wasn't upset when they didn't sign this guy. You can't mortgage your future on almost $1 billion contract for basically a designated hitter.
I know.
Yeah.
He's not a good fielder. His defense is terrible. We saw him live a couple of times. It's like, I mean, some of the little leaguers put in more effort than this guy does.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's his checkbook holding him down from running after a ball, but it's bad.
He always gets a late jump.
Yeah. The Mets did that so they could say we got one over on our older brothers.
And all they did
a
was drive the
spiteful
price.
move.
Yeah.
It's like, haha, we're going to get him and you're not.
Yep. Oh, we're the Kings of New York now. You're booking tea times for tomorrow, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Good for you. Like, it's what it is. I just...
You know who's not booking tea times for tomorrow? Aaron.
No. Oh. Ooh. That one right in the gut. No offense.
You laid... Oh, geez. You're laying this one right up, Aaron. I'm sorry.
I'm laughing so hard I'm going to be in stitches or staples or whatever.
I need time to heal.
Yep.
You guys are fucking brutal.
Sorry.
But to be fair, I would be doing
To be fair. Sorry,
would.
I have to say that.
I would do the same
To
shit.
be fair. To be
To be
fair.
All right, so Eric, I'm going to give you this stage one more time. I got a question. I got two questions for you. Being the Mets fan, we'll give the Mets their time because you're with us. If Justin was here, I would have cut him out of the stream already. So, favorite Met all time?
Favorite Met all time? It's funny because jokingly I could say Lee Mazzilli because I met him when I was little, but obviously he was more of a Yankee than a Met. Probably, honestly, I was a huge Ron Darling fan back in the day.
Okay.
So probably.
So is your favorite Ron Darling?
I think so.
Player? Okay.
I think so.
Your Mount Rushmore of MLB players, any years, any team, give us your 4 favorites. And it doesn't have to be the traditional Babe Ruth, things like that.
I was going to say that's so
cliche.
So yeah, but it's right.
Right.
Like Willie Mays and how about from when I was born? So 79 on.
Okay.
Greatest. No, Bonds was so good, and people like the stats. Tony Gwynn. Tony Gwynn was so incredibly good at everything all the time.
Underappreciated ball player.
Like so good. He doesn't deserve to be there, but gosh darn it, I loved watching Jim Thome no matter what he did.
Oh yeah.
And I know he's not up there, but gosh darn it, he was just so good.
How's he not up there, dude? It's your Mount Rushmore.
I know, but it's like really he's picking a guy who's probably top 40 to be up there. And then I got to throw David Wright in there.
Okay. I can respect that. I can respect David Wright. So, you know what? Chris, we've never done this. So why don't you give us your 4 from 80s on?
Ken Griffey Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Has to be up there.
For sure.
I got to go Tony Gwynn. I mean, I love small ball. I would watch a small ball game over anyone hitting 40 home runs in a season. I like the bunts. I like the small ball. Tony Gwynn's got to be up there. Um, I got to go David Ortiz.
Wow.
And it may
Wow.
not be so much about his baseball as much as it was what he did for the Red Sox
His
and for
leadership.
Boston. Yes.
Yep. And the greatest ESPN commercial of all time.
And I'm gonna
Yes.
go. I'm gonna go on a whim here for people and surprise this, who I think probably would have been right up there in the Barry Bonds talks, and it's nothing against Barry Bonds. Kirby Puckett,
A fantastic choice.
a career cut short.
Yep.
See, we could have a debate about Puckett all day long just because of Don Mattingly.
But I mean, Kirby Puckett to me was like, if he didn't have that eye injury, where would his career really have gone?
Yep. He was so good.
Yep.
And you know, another name that's really fell on deaf ears these days is Prince Fielder. Where would his career have gone?
You know what I find really interesting? Look at most of the players we just used. Look at the builds.
They're all
Where
big
would they
guys.
be today?
Yeah.
Today
Yeah.
they'd be barely playing because it was just different.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If anybody asked what Kirby Puckett's 40 time was, they'd be like, "Really?
Yeah.
Really? Shut up. I'll hit the ball and I'll do everything right."
But
Yeah.
he's a career 318 hitter.
Exactly right. It's just weird. It's just so different.
Yeah.
We named 40% of the guys were not physical specimens by any stretch. I love
Nope.
that.
Well, mine has got one of them in there. So I have one repeat customer. It's going to be Ken Griffey Jr. He belongs there. His defense was stellar. Sweetest swing. I don't care what you say.
Yep.
And I've said this to Chris on a golf course. I love watching lefties do everything. Watching them swing a golf club is just, to me, is just poetic. I love it.
That's
Griffey's up there for me. Frank Thomas.
You know,
Big hurt again.
he
the
was
Bills.
running around in my head.
Frank Thomas.
Yep.
Underappreciated dude. I think because of the White Sox. It's the White Sox, whatever. Moving into Toronto and Oakland, whatever else he did. But I loved the big hurt. Mattingly was my guy from the jump. But when Frank Thomas came in, that was my new first baseman. I was trying to mimic everything that guy was doing.
Agreed.
Ozzie Smith.
Yes.
I can't
Perfect.
turn him down. I love that guy. And I think it's interesting that nobody has a pitcher on their list except for me.
Please say Nolan Ryan.
It's Nolan Ryan.
God, my father was and still is infatuated with Nolan Ryan. Yep, he deserves to be there. You're right.
That dude's stats will never be matched.
Nope.
You will never see anyone with 7 no-hitters.
Yep.
I think he had like 10 one-hitters. Like, it was just crazy. The strikeouts, the wins, like
No
he
Cy
was just
Young.
a dog. He was a dog.
Zero Cy Youngs. How weird is that?
It's
Yeah,
fucked up.
I would say that I don't have a pitcher on mine because I wasn't a pitcher like you growing up.
That's true. Yeah, you weren't really a pitcher guy. You were just
Right. I like fielding. So I think
Yeah.
it's just like subliminally, you know, subconsciously, I go towards that, the hitting, the fielding part.
Yeah, I get it. But I was waiting for somebody like Nolan Ryan. He's right there for the taking.
He was there. You're absolutely right.
The guy was an animal. I loved watching him play. So you know, back in Grahamsville, we got channel 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, and 11. That's what we got to watch.
Absolutely right.
So if there's a Yankee game on WPIX at 7:30, you know where I was.
Exactly right.
And the Mets were on channel 9, I think.
Yes, they were. WWOR.
WOR TV. Yep. So, all right, we'll get off the nostalgia feel here.
Yep. Although Nolan Ryan did make Robin Ventura's career, just so you know. He was a great
yes,
player,
It's
and
fun.
nobody ever noticed him for anything else except for getting the crap beat out of himself.
Well,
God, how sad is that? He was such a good player. It's like, the guy that got beat up by Nolan Ryan.
well, he also has the walk-off grand slam double.
Correct. But
I think my favorite Robin Ventura memory is when he was with the Mets. They were at Yankee Stadium for a rain delay. And you've probably seen this video, and if I track it down, I'll show you. But it was pouring, and the tarp was on the field. And Ventura went in the clubhouse and took one of Mike Piazza's jerseys, and
Did the mustache.
he did the mustache and did the whole,
Oh yes.
and then ran and dove headfirst into second base, and then dove home and got soaking wet. That was amazing.
Sports shit is fun.
Yep, that's good to see. The guys have a they're people.
Yep,
So
they're kids.
yep. All right, so we're gonna jump into this. I'm gonna let Chris take over. He does really good with the notes and keeping us on track.
Oh,
I'm gonna
good.
do my best to disrupt. Oh,
Whoa.
we lost him. He'll be back. He knows how to push the button. We'll give him a minute, but I'm surprised he didn't pick like Dwight Gooden or something.
He's back.
Let's bring him.
But it was
All right.
very rude.
No, just dude, it happens. Don't worry.
I'm blaming it on you guys because it can't be the rookie. It can't be.
No, it can't be the new guy. I mean,
Nope.
our shit's stationary. One of these days, I'm going to get you to get a laptop and do this.
I
So-
know.
So
Beyond-
there we go. Now he's back for me.
Yep.
Oh.
So
Oh,
right.
There we go.
Oh, we talked some crap about you when it was in that.
That's
short-
okay.
quick
I'm
clip.
used
You'll
to
watch-
it from Aaron.
he'll watch it later. The thing that Chris knows is I'm not going to say anything behind his back that I won't say to his face.
Amen.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So looking ahead here, MLB playoff picture. Tomorrow, 1 o'clock, starts game 1. Tigers Guardians. Tigers Guardians series. The winner goes to Seattle on this one. We're opening tomorrow with a Scooble versus Williams. Should be a good game. I think the Tigers have a lot more to play for than the Guardians right now.
This is correct.
After just getting swept recently by the Guardians, they got to prove themselves now.
Deflating.
Yeah.
The Tigers are in a must. Playoffs are must win, but the Tigers have to win this.
I mean, you
It'll
were
be a long winner.
you were the best team in the AL for months, and now you're the last seed in the playoffs. Yeah, I mean that's a tough one to swallow. I think coming up at, I didn't put down the time, but I think this one starts at 3:30. Padres at the Cubs.
Well, let's
I
go
think
back
that's
for 1
correct.
second,
Okay.
because Eric wanted to give us a little bit of a history.
Oh
lesson.
Yes.
I don't know why
Cleveland
they're called the
Guardians.
Guardians. So why did they change the name to them?
All right. So when they had to switch, there's a bridge when you go into Cleveland, and there's these 4 statues on the bridge, and they're the guardians of transportation: air, water, sea, or air, water, land, and I don't remember what else. But that's actually, if you look, there's a statue in the Indians, like some of their logos, and they're the guardians of transportation. So you go into Cleveland and you see them on the bridges. I thought that was kind of neat. Way to go.
That's very unique. I like it.
It was really cool. And the guy who told us that, we went to Cleveland in May, and we went to the Christmas Story house. Of course we would. And the guy at the Christmas Story house told us that's why they're the Guardians. So I thought that was pretty neat.
So I saw somewhere when the name change officially happened, somebody was petitioning the Guardians to rename, have Samsung be the sponsor of the field, so that they could be called the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I mean, that would have been pretty cool.
That would have been cool.
But yeah, that's somebody was pushing to have Samsung. You need to take over sponsorship rights to the field and call it Galaxy Field, because they could be Guardians of the Galaxy.
That is kind of neat.
It was cool.
Little funny side note: the Indianapolis Indians are still a minor league baseball team.
Oh,
Really?
They played the Syracuse Mets in August when we went to that game, and they are partners with the local tribe, so they're still the Indianapolis Indians, AAA team of the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Do they still have the Chief Wahoo logo?
No, it's a little different, but it's literally they're the Indians, and it's okay. I thought it was so weird, but then someone told me, yeah, they are partners with the local tribe, so they're okay.
And I'm not going to go too far down this rabbit
Nope.
hole, but
Nope.
I'm just disappointed the way that the history and all these things that these teams have been for so long, and now they're going to change everything. Leave it alone.
I know, and that's a topic for another day. I know, but
It's not a topic for here, but I'm
Nope.
disappointed with it all. That's it.
Okay,
I
but
understand.
one question to it all.
What?
Which one do you miss more, the Tomahawk or Chief Oahu?
I miss Chief Wahoo.
Chief Wahoo script. I mean, that's Bob Uecker, Major League.
Major League.
Well,
that's it.
That's
Wow, you fans of the Featherhead, welcome back, you Chief Wahoo.
Yep.
Like that's what it is.
Yep.
And now, see,
That's what made the Indians for me.
I'm going to go for the Tomahawk.
Really?
You took an entire organization's thing away. You know, your rally call, your
the chop?
yeah.
So here's my thing with that, okay? The Braves were doing it, the Indians were doing it. What in God's name are you going to do if you got 40,000 people that say, "You know what? I'm doing it. I don't care." You're not going to throw your fan base out of the stadium.
Absolutely not. Yep.
Right.
You're going to arrest them all as they're walking out, give them all an appearance ticket?
I don't think so.
I mean,
Nobody
it's
got
New York
time for
City,
that.
or if it was in New York City, it would be one thing.
Right. It's just
They would
it's
do
so silly. So silly. But all right, so
3:00 tomorrow.
Who's our pick to win this series?
Okay. You want to go one each
I
one?
want to know who's going to win the picks. Yeah.
You got to go Guardians.
I think so too.
I think they're just way too hot going into this playoff.
They're riding that wave.
Yeah.
I think the Tigers win tomorrow, and then that's the only one they win.
I don't even think the Tigers
I'm
win
not giving
tomorrow.
them that.
Nope.
I think
Wow.
Scooble's a little more hurt than they think.
Yeah. I mean,
There's that.
Scooble has not had a good pitching performance since maybe the first one in September. While he strikes out still 8 to 10 guys, he's giving up runs every time.
Yeah,
shutting them
this
down.
is true.
I'm with Aaron. I think it's a two games. We're done.
I'd like to see it.
Yep. 3:00 tomorrow. Padres at the Cubs. Winner goes to Milwaukee. Pivetta and Boyd to start tomorrow's game, which I was totally surprised that Pivetta is your number one pitcher in San Diego.
To be honest with you, I thought they'd be throwing Michael King.
King's hurt, I think.
Is he hurt?
I think
I haven't
King
really
is
followed
hurt.
the Padres because I've been so wrapped up in the AL East bullshit the past week and a half.
But I would have thought Dylan Cease would have went game one.
Well, yeah. Maybe Cease is your backup plan, so you definitely get a win if you lose.
Cease is going game two.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you hope you squeak a win out and you get a closer in two. I hate this wild card round. I'll put that out there now. I don't like the way it's set up.
Yep.
Go back to the old format. 4 teams.
Yep, exactly.
Owners want the money. I get it, and it's more exciting. It's more to watch. I get it, but this format's just too crazy.
Yep. Or do the one game. Do the 1 game wild card.
Yeah. It's wild to me that it's a 3-game set and none
All
of them
3
go
games.
back. Yet none of them go back to the other stadium.
Yep. It's just the way it is.
Yep. All right, so who are we picking on this? Cubs, Padres. This is going to be a tough series, I think, to call.
Yeah.
Oh, it says here Michael King will be out of the bullpen if needed.
Okay, so he's hurt, but he's not hurt.
Right.
They're trying to save him for if they go to Milwaukee.
I got to go Padres on this one. I think the Cubs have stumbled down the stretch here, and the Padres have played meaningful games coming into this playoff. I'm going to go Padres because they're ready to go.
Okay. I'm going to go against you a little bit on this one. I'm going to say Chicago. I think they got something to prove, and I think they want to get a crack at Milwaukee.
I agree. I think the Cubs win, but I think whoever is going to win that is going to get fed to Milwaukee because I think Milwaukee's really good right now.
I just hope these weeks off don't hurt them.
Right?
I know it's weird.
It's tough. These teams that don't play for the week, they can't stay sharp. They relax, like, oh, we got some time to chill. It's not good for them. So
we go to the 6:00 game. The one that we are going to talk
What
about.
time will you be at my house tomorrow?
I don't know. What time you want me there? I won't be there for this game to start.
Oh, you're working.
No, I have Jackson's baseball game. His last week of baseball.
Oh, okay.
So if
Well,
anything, I'll be at the Little League fields watching the beginning of this game.
I'll bring my lawn chair.
Red Sox at the Yankees. Winner goes to the Blue Jays. Crochet versus Freed. Bello versus Rodon. And Schittler goes game 3 if we go game 3.
I will tell you this. All right. Disclaimer, everybody knows this. I'm a Yankees fan.
No.
If Crochet shits the bed tomorrow, you're done.
I agree.
So
I agree.
I don't like that we're playing you because we've played so crappy against you all year. But the last couple of series, we started to pick it up.
So
tomorrow's going to decide the series.
You know me, I'm very analytical to some degree. Red Sox are 5-2 in Yankee Stadium this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yankees
we weren't good at home.
2-5 against the Red Sox at home.
Yeah, we're not good at home.
Yankees are a terrible team against the AL East this year. It was their worst winning percentage of all the divisions.
Yep. With the best road record in baseball.
Yeah, like Max Fried has an over 5 ERA in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the Yankees win this series. I think when you put it on paper, Crochet hasn't experienced the playoffs.
Yeah, it's a different animal in the Bronx in the playoffs.
You look at the Red Sox lineup. I mean, Trevor Story's been to the playoffs. Jarren Duran's been to the playoffs. Uh-oh. That's it.
Yep. I will give you this.
Chapman, you go to the bullpen, you get more. But I'm just saying, like, it's a young team that they don't have the experience, and that matters at this time of the year.
They're dipping their toe in the water.
Yeah.
But I'll say this. If the rest of the AL East doesn't up their game, it's the Red Sox division for at least the next 5, 6, 7 years.
And, I will say this also. If Fried shits the bed tomorrow, the Yankees are done.
I don't necessarily think so because in my head, Crochet, I've already chalked this up to an L.
Ooh.
In my brain because Crochet is a killer. Fried is along the same lines. He won 19 games, but he's not a better pitcher than Crochet, in my opinion. That sounds like an oxymoron.
So
I think we can take Bello.
You might take Bello, but Bello's not going to be there for you to take.
Why? He's doing game 2 against Rodon.
He will be pulled the minute he gets in trouble. We don't have a game 3 ready.
Right.
Game 2 is a must win. If we win game 1, game 2 is a must win. Lucas Giolito's off the wild card roster. He is in Mississippi right now getting his elbow looked at again.
Oh.
I guess down the stretch in September, he felt after he was pitched, he wasn't healing normally anymore. And as the month went on, it got longer and longer, and he was so fatigued at the end of the season. I guess this last week of baseball, he said, all right, something's not feeling right now. And they sent him to Mississippi to the orthopedic who did his Tommy John to see what's up.
Wow.
Ouch.
So, to me, that game 2, Bello gets two runners on. It's going to become a bullpen game for the Red Sox, and it's a must-win because we don't know who to throw in game 3.
Yeah, that's going to be tough.
Right. But I think ultimately the Yankees win this series. That's what I'm going to go with.
I'm just saying that because I want them to. If the Yankees, this is to me the series that they need to win, obviously. But if they get past Boston, they're going to make a deeper run than anybody's expecting right now.
I think it'll give them all the confidence.
Yep, they're clicking. They're doing all the right things. Toronto's on a spiral. They're going to have a week off. They're riding high. We won the division. Guys, you have the same record we did. We just
Right.
hit the bed.
That's
in the
all they're
beginning of
gonna
the
win.
year.
Yeah.
Right. Devin Williams blew 12 games for us in the beginning of the season. Let's take those 12 games and just morph them into wins. It's a no-brainer. We're having a
Yep.
different conversation. So I think Boone's finally got this bullpen figured out. I think the Yankees are going to win the series too and make a pretty decent run, but I worry when they get to Seattle.
Yeah, I could do I'm the kiss of death of sports, so let's go Yankees. That's how I feel right now.
It was great having Eric on the show.
Yes, that's right. Hey, I used to do that little off topic when my brother Jeffrey, Jeffrey's a little crazy. He was a huge Giants fan, and when we were little, Giants would be up. I'm like, oh my God, Giants are up 10 with 3 minutes left. They're going to win. He would start crying, going, Dad, he's going to make them lose. Literally, that's how bad I am.
Oh
So
my God.
let's go Yankees. Yankees win that series. Don't worry. Sorry, dude.
God, I'll never have you on this show again.
I love it. I'll be inviting him back.
That's fine. You can do what you want. If he's out, I'm out. I'm totally
Wow.
kidding. Totally.
All right. We're already getting ready for a grudge match.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
shit,
can't.
I
You
forgot
cannot.
These games go. Jesus. I forgot that the other game started now too for football. It's not a later game.
They're both on, and Monday Night Raw started in an hour and 38 minutes ago.
No, just 38 minutes ago.
It started at 7 p.m. tonight.
Really?
Did you see next week is 8 o'clock in the morning? Oh, the week after, 8
Yeah.
a.m. Raw.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
crazy.
Also 8
Again.
a.m. PLE.
I know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Perf.
We'll be
So-
up watching it.
I'll be up. Yep.
9 o'clock game tomorrow. Reds at the Dodgers. Green versus Snell.
Mhm.
Does anyone think the Reds have a chance?
Not
I honestly do. I do.
even really.
Wow.
Not that the
Wow.
Dodgers are playing good baseball.
I
They're
want to
just
go back to the
correct.
beginning of the year when we were talking about this. And I said, well, I'd like Cincinnati to win this division. They're a good team. They're underrated.
They're here.
Here they are. They're going to be that pesky team that's nipping at your heels, is going to surprise some people.
I hope so. I mean, it'd be neat.
Yep, I think it's going to happen. I really do. So it's just a gut feeling. I don't know. I feel that they've got nothing. What else do they have to lose? They're playing the almighty Dodgers.
Yep.
You got an electric player in Ellie De La Cruz. Let him show off.
You know,
Show out. Do your thing, man.
I'd like to see it.
Yep. All right. So based on our 4 runs here, these 4 predictions the series that we predicted, Eric, give us a long shot. Who do you think's actually in the World Series and who could win it?
Milwaukee, Seattle is my first thought, without putting a whole lot of thought into it. And probably if I thought about it, I'd still say the same thing.
Okay.
I just think those guys they're good enough.
Chris?
I mean, realistically, you're going to put this into a context and you want to be right. And if there was money on the line, I'm going to say it's going to be the Phillies and the Yankees.
Wow.
Okay. We have to get tickets.
I'm just saying, like, if you
So
put,
close.
if you look at it, you look at the numbers and everything like that, it's the Phillies. I don't think Milwaukee can beat the Phillies. The Phillies just have that. They're hitting the long ball. They got better pitching. I think with Milwaukee losing Woodruff, it's a big hit to them.
Very true.
So I gotta go Yankees, Phillies. I want to see the Padres Mariners. My ultimate World
That would be a
Series
lot of fun.
Padres Mariners. But realistically, I think we're probably looking at the Phillies Yankees.
Wow.
Okay. I think Chris is pretty close. I think I'm interested to see how these weeks off land for these division winners this year because historically it's never good. But I want to see Milwaukee, New York. That's my just because I'm a Yankee fan, but this for just a pure joy for their city. I would love to see Seattle win it all because they've never had a chance to. They've never even been to a World
Absolutely.
Series.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So-
Even that one fantastic year they had.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and I don't know how they didn't win that season. I
No,
mean, with
it's weird.
the team that they had, it still breaks my heart to this day from '95 when they knocked us out in the wild card round. But that would have been Donnie Baseball's crowning achievement, and they just beat us up. I mean, A-Rod, Buhner, Griffey, Edgar Martinez, Tino Martin, like that just was a stacked Randy
Yep.
Johnson, a scary team. So I hope for their sake they get there. That would be my nostalgia pick. But I think we're looking towards the Yankees and the Brewers.
Okay.
So it's all going to be how the weeks shake out with these guys, their week off. So Chris has a couple transactions.
These two were surprising to me in a way. The Twins firing Rocco Baldelli today. It wasn't his fault.
No.
You
No.
dismantled an entire team and then fire the guy? Come on.
That's a rebuild, man. It's a fresh start.
I feel like Rocco did dirty there. Bob Melvin, another one. What was this? His second year? He has winning records both years? Bye.
Yeah, and then you look at the next thing you have on the list and you're thinking, why?
And that's why I put it there.
Don Kelly, the Pirates manager, gets an extension.
Yeah, that's right.
The Pirates need a new owner.
Yeah.
They are designed to fail. I went to a game and sat with season ticket holders 4 years ago, and they are designed to fail because the owner makes just enough money to care a little, but then not care enough to make them better.
Right.
And they think that they'll still fill the seats because the stadium's so beautiful. It is, but they don't care.
Beautiful stadium.
Yep, they just
Love
don't.
that
They don't
part.
care enough.
That's crazy.
I found it interesting. Clayton Kershaw was held off the wild card roster.
I can see that. You're gonna need him if they get farther out. Why waste his arm?
Because it's probably last year.
Yeah, but still, like in a short series, they're playing a short series. So short series, you're gonna want younger arms that can come out of the bullpen and be more reliable. Quick turnaround. I get it. He's older.
Yeah, but if you lose that series, he wasn't even around for the final playoff spot.
No. And it's kind of weird because they gave him like this big send off the other night. Maybe they're looking to tank and rebuild.
Yeah,
what a terrible time to do that.
No shit.
I just found it interesting with him announcing his retirement. They're like, we don't need you in the wild card.
Yeah.
I don't know. These next couple, Arenado and Wilson Contreras, both already stated they're willing to waive their no trade clause now.
Because they want to win.
Cardinals in a full rebuild?
I think if they trade them guys, then they must be.
Right? But does that make that win available at second or shortstop?
So here's the thing I'm thinking with Contreras. We'll just put him out there. You had such an iconic catcher in Yadi Molina. Who's going to be the biggest free agent catcher that's available this year?
JT
Realmuto. So if Contreras is thinking they're going to make a run at Realmuto, I want out.
Absolutely.
Or is it the Cardinals saying, hey, we're in a rebuild. Trading you could bring us a lot of pieces because you'd be the second best catcher out there.
It's true. That could be too.
I mean,
I'm really surprised Nolan didn't waive his no trade at the beginning of the year.
I am too. But I mean, I guess with the underperformance that they had this year, now's the time to walk away from them.
He would have made a great addition to the Mets.
Yes, maybe they would have won.
I'm not being a
one more
smartass
game.
about it.
I know.
He would have been great over there. He'd have been great with the Yankees too. I don't think he wants to play for the Yankees, but he would have been
I don't either.
fantastic across town in the Queens.
Well, maybe they'll trade for him this year. Move Vientos to first.
Yeah, do something
They-
because they're
They're
not.
going to have to.
I don't
Yeah.
think Alonso's going to come back after.
I don't think
last
so
time.
either.
You
Nope.
announced that right after the game. Like, let the wounds heal, bro.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no. That was like the dagger, and we just twisted it.
Oh,
Yep.
I couldn't believe he said that. I was like, that's like A-Rod and opting out in the middle of the World Series. Like, don't do that.
Right.
Nope. And
You know what I
that's
mean?
Yep.
What a shame.
I'm sick of it. I'm out. Oh, okay. It's great.
I want to jump down a little bit, Chris, to the CBA because this is going to be interesting.
That's a good question, right?
Yep. The CBA, the collective bargaining agreement expires December 1st of 2026, which will be right before the winter meetings that they always do in December in Florida or Vegas, wherever they're going to be.
Right. Of next year.
Right. So I guess I wanted to bring this up at some point, so I'm glad you kind of put it on here. Do you think this is where they start to implement a salary cap? Because I see a lot of teams, and you saw this with your guys, they're locking up a lot of young players a lot sooner
Right.
to these longer term deals that are much less AAV to kind of bring everything back down to earth to kind of event this Otani treatment. So,
Well, I think the owners are going to be going for it big time.
yeah.
I don't think the players are going to be on board with it at all.
Well, if the players union wasn't on board with it, they'd be yelling at these young kids right now saying, don't do this.
True.
I think they know it's going to come regardless. That's why they're letting these young kids, like, didn't Roman Anthony sign one?
Yeah, Roman Anthony did. Christian Campbell signed one.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, the Red Sox have like kind of said, here, we're
Cedric
going to start
Rafaela.
doing this.
Yeah.
Right. We're going to do it this way. If the
Stayed on.
players union kind of had no idea that this was the direction it was going to go, they'd be like, don't do that. So I think they kind of have an idea like this needs to be brought down to earth because otherwise you're going to be playing against the Dodgers for the next 50 fucking years.
Yep.
Mhm.
Exactly right. It really is. You take, granted, sometimes it's the owner's fault because they don't want to spend money, but you take 14 every year. 14 teams aren't going to make the playoffs. Like, you just know it because they just don't want to spend the money, and maybe you'll have one surprise you. The Royals will be like, "Oh wow, they're actually doing okay." And then the system doesn't work right now because you're going to have teams that are always bad. Pirates, Rockies, terrible all the time.
Marlins.
Yep. They just don't. Yes, they'll win 78 games and everyone will go, "Oh, wow, that's so cool." But they'll never be good enough because they're not designed to be good enough.
Right.
Yeah. And
My
I think
other question. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, my other question to the reason I put it in here. What does this do for free agents coming this year?
That's my next question. So,
Like, are you more apt to only sign Alonso for 1 year going, we might not even play the following year, and now he's losing a year, makes him a year older. Is he even worth signing for multiple years?
well,
So true.
So here's the thing, though. If you could be the last person to sign this collective bar under this new collective, this old CBA, and get your massive contract, it's signed. It's got to be grandfathered into the new system. So you're probably going to see a lot of guys that are probably going to want to say, you know what, I'll take the year hit because I'm going to get a higher average annual value right now than if the new CBA comes in and there's a cap. They're going to have to restructure my deal, but I'm still going to get all my money I was promised because that's my contract. The new CBA is probably going to have a lot of shit built in with contingencies and deferrals and things like that. So they might get paid, but not nearly as much. And it's going to be worked out different. So if I'm the free agent pitcher or the whatever the player, and I want to get paid, I'm going to do my best to sign a long-term extension now and get the maximum amount out of it and hope and pray that new CBA is beneficial to the new guys. Otherwise, it's just going to sit. I'm not going to do it. That's what I would do if it was me.
But that's from the players' side. From the owner side, is that owner going to not want to sign that long-term contract, which is
No.
going to leave players in limbo?
Depends on your ownership group. So the Dodgers with Magic Johnson and all those guys, you're going to see them sign as many as they can. We're going to win for this many. It's not working yet. They won last year. It's not working like they thought it was going to be. They should have blown everybody out and won 140 games the way that team is built on paper.
For sure.
So they're going to try to push. It's just my opinion. They're going to try to push and get as many free agents as they can on their squad. Come hang out with us. Be part of the Dodgers. Blah, 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 blah. I don't think the Yankees are going to do that because Steinbrenner's a different than his father. Maybe Steve Cohen decides to jump in the pool and sign another couple of players to long-term extensions.
Oh, good.
Yeah. It's going to be wild.
I wouldn't be surprised if Cohen did sign and spend a lot more money this offseason, because he actually, I love that he came out today and apologized to all the fans.
Yeah, that's the right move, but also he
never
deserved
see
to
owners take
apologize.
accountability.
Yeah, but you guys did your part. I asked you to show up. You broke the attendance record. I failed you. I wouldn't be surprised if he spends a lot of money because now he feels like a failure. And that's something he doesn't ever know how to feel.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. Now they have no choice next year but to win.
Right.
Do you sign Realmuto and move Alvarez to first?
Alvarez defense is not good enough for that move.
Yeah.
Yeah, but sign Realmuto, but put him as a DH then. I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out there.
In more realistic terms, Realmuto would go to first. He's
Okay.
older than Alvarez. His knees are going to give out sooner than Alvarez. Why take Alvarez out of that position and just move Realmuto there now?
Okay. Either way, I could see him doing some crazy stuff and signing a bunch of guys right now under this collective bargaining agreement. But let's be honest, I think all three of us can agree that baseball does need a salary cap.
100%.
Some stretch, some way, shape, or form, because there's just too much money being thrown around. These guys make more money in endorsements than they do their under contracts.
Yep.
Leave it alone.
Yep.
Could you imagine a player? Well, we could say Ohtani, Babe Ruth. What would he command in a contract right now?
Over $1 billion.
Yeah, I was going to say Soto plus.
Yeah, it's just crazy. So Soto, and I'm not taking away from Soto. He's a great hitter. That dude's got a keen eye.
Yeah.
Keen eye. So there's one thing I didn't put in here, and I want to get Eric's thoughts on this too, is going to be the American League MVP debate. Cal Raleigh or Aaron Judge? I know you're not a Yankees fan. I know you're not a Mariners fan. So I kind of want your opinion on this.
My opinion is it's gross, but it should be Judge. It's gross. Because gross. But yes.
Why is it gross?
Because I don't like you guys. No offense. Imagine it. It's just everybody I know is a Yankee fan, and it's like the real Yankee fans. They know they haven't won in a long time, but the other ones are like, yeah. The other ones are like, yeah. How many World Series you win? Yeah, we're the best. We're the best. So it's just gross. It's the little brother who hates getting picked on by the big brother. That's all it is. But yes, he should win.
I agree. I think the biggest point of contrition that everybody's hung up on is, well, Cal Raleigh hit 60 home runs as a switch hitting catcher.
Good.
That's fantastic.
Good.
Great achievement.
Yep.
Here's my issue with this. Still 98th highest batting average in the league. Aaron Judge, number one.
Yep.
Aaron Judge was intentionally walked more times than most other teams in baseball. You weren't really afraid of Cal Raleigh. The guy hit a lot of homers.
Great year.
But it's still a fantastic season for him offensively. But Judge is just, to me, is a little bit more valuable. He did more. And I'm taking the Yankee fan out of it.
No, you're right, though. Either way, you're right.
I think Raleigh needed to break the home run record to get the MVP. If he broke Aaron Judge's record, that almost guaranteed him, in my eyes, the MVP. And I get it, his batting average isn't the same. But what would that be? His third or fourth record broken this year? It's almost impossible not to give it to him because of all the accolades.
But it was just based on home runs, dude.
It wouldn't be the first time it was just based on home runs. It's. I'm saying Judge is going to win it now.
No. But I'm saying, what do you mean? So Raleigh, what other time would have been based on home runs for an MVP?
I'm sure there was one out there, or a popularity contest. I'm just saying, from the writer's standpoint, you break the home run record, that almost has to guarantee you it.
But it didn't, because 98, Mark McGuire is the home run king, break Roger Maris's record. Sammy Sosa won the MVP.
Right, but that's the only record he had. He didn't break the single season catching record. He didn't break the single season switch hitting record. He didn't break the home run record. Like he had so much more, but I think he needed to break that record to get him to that spot.
I can see what you're saying, and you know, I know a lot of this is emphasized. He's a catcher,
right?
Okay, but I'm gonna put the Yankee fan into this. If we're gonna talk about switch hitting catchers, Jorge Posada should have been more in the Hall of Fame conversation now. And that dude does not get nearly the credit he deserves for what he brought to those teams in the 90s. So, I mean, and this is no knock against Cal Raleigh. Unfortunately, he's just against a generational player in that league. Just like there's going to be a debate on the other side of the aisle with the National League between Schwarber and Ohtani, because Schwarber's up there right now. Like,
right.
Here's my case in point for Judge. When Judge was hurt and we thought he was done for the year, everybody's like, the Yankees are done. They're going to pack it in. If Cal Raleigh went down, I don't think there was even that point of conversation that the Mariners are automatically out of it.
Right. They go to option B.
If that makes sense. Right. If that makes sense. Judge is just that important to the team, just like Schwarber is that important to that team over in Philadelphia. So I get it. No knock on Cal Raleigh. He's a fantastic catcher this year. He did a lot of home runs. But when your batting average is sub 250, like 242, whatever it was, I mean, it's just, to me, it's not there.
I think, and this is going to sound terrible, and I don't even like saying this, okay? But I think your standards on a batting average are too high. Because we're accepting these days people hitting 220 and 230 and saying, okay, that's good enough to stay on my team. Where back in the early 2000s, in the 90s, you're sent to AAA for that shit. You needed to hit 260, 270. Now, a 240 batting average is acceptable to hit.
No, so this is where the standard for the batting average hit for me this year. How many players have ever led the league in batting average and hit 50 home runs?
I don't know.
Is it 0? Oh, 1. Okay.
Aaron Judge this year.
Well, before now it's 0.
Right. This year.
Yep.
One player led his league in batting average and hit more than 50 home runs. That's insane.
I'm just saying, like,
I know the analytics and people aren't really into the batting average anymore. I get that.
But that's the thing.
That's a lost thing. They need to get back to basics with baseball.
You're still sitting on the mountain of right, and you're not wrong for sitting there. But you got to dumb yourself down, and people are like, oh, he hit 240. That's great. Keep going. I don't agree with it.
Volpe.
Right. But look, he still played 150 fucking games and hit 200. Because
and you know what?
It was okay.
I was a little disappointed in that. Well, I've been disappointed in him all year. But the fact that he didn't hit that 20th home run yesterday would have given the Yankees the first team ever with 8 players with 20 homers.
Wow.
But see, there's another problem within it. Dude hits 200 but hits 20 home runs. That keeps him in the
212.
majors? No.
I think the reason that guy's still in the majors because the Yankees don't want to realize they made a mistake. They don't want to admit they made a mistake.
It makes you look like fools.
They traded Oswald Peraza. That dude was better than Volpe. Let him play. I liked him better. I'm not going to get on this soapbox. We'll be here all night, me bitching.
I think that we've just created a world where a lower batting average is actually acceptable.
Yeah, it's a shame.
It is. There was a reason it was called the Mendoza line.
Yep.
And we're okay to fall below it now and stay in the
We're going to
majors.
start making it the Volpe line. All right, so I like this question because of who's in here. He can't see these notes, but I want to ask you this question, Chris, and I want to let him to stew on this for a moment. Who had the bigger collapse, the Mets or the Tigers?
And unfortunately, I got to go to the Tigers. You're talking 2 weeks ago, they were 9.5 games in first place. Maybe 3 weeks ago at this point. They were 9.5 games in first place. They were the best team in the American League longer than the Mets were the best team in the National League. And they only slid in by the hair on their chinny chin chin.
Yeah, I think it's going to be more of an embarrassment for them when they get bounced out in the first round.
Mhm.
But I think the Mets had the bigger fall from grace.
I agree.
Because their expectation level was set here from spring, from the moment Soto signed on that dotted line. And I'm not saying Eric was this because he's not like this, but that's it. We're the new Kings of New York. We're running to the World Series. Fuck the Yankees. Like, we're going to win everything. And now you're not even in the dance.
Right.
With an expanded playoff system.
Exactly right. Designed
third highest payroll in the league is not even in the playoffs.
Yep. And the way I answer that question, who's got the bigger collapse? What time does Detroit play tomorrow? What time do the Mets play tomorrow?
That was going to be my next point.
That's it.
I love you, dude. I love you, dude.
That's it.
It took 162 games for Detroit to actually make the playoffs after being the best team in the American League.
Yeah.
This is true.
My second part to your argument to it is it wasn't his fault though. He might have been. He had a historic year.
Yep.
Soto?
This is true.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, no, it was not his fault at all.
No.
But go on social media and tell me where a lot of these Yankee fans, and I'm not including you.
Oh, it is the Yankee fans. They're terrible people.
They're going off about, this signing got. He had a historic year, had a great year. And you're still going at him.
You're a casual baseball fan at that point.
Yeah.
You don't know the game. You don't know how it's played. I was giving Justin a bunch of crap in the beginning of the year for Soto's slow start. But I also told him, I said, there's no way he's going to be this bad all year. He's too good of a hitter.
Mm-hmm.
That guy has the best eye I've ever seen on a hitter before in my life. And he's still so freaking young.
Yeah.
Allegedly. But they're too good. These Yankee fans, those are the ones that give us a bad name.
Yeah.
You can ask some of these Yankee fans, name me 3 starting pitchers that randomly from the 1990s, and they're not going to know who to talk about.
No.
Who is Don Slaught? Oh, he was the catcher in the 90s for the Yankees. Who's Bob Guerin? Oh, he was another catcher. They don't know these guys. I know Posada, I know Jeter, because from when they were winning.
And it's easy to put the hat on.
Right. You know from when they were winning. So these casual baseball fans that are Yankee fans, I don't associate with those type of fans because you're not a true fan. You, Chris, I know, and Eric is probably the same way. You have your team, but you're passionate about the sport and acknowledge and appreciate the history and what goes into it. And that's what is awesome about baseball.
I mean,
for sure.
My hat collection says that alone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cassie, I'm sorry about Tyreek Hill. Not
What happened,
really.
what happened to Tyreek Hill?
Tyreek Hill was just ruled out of the game with a knee injury.
Ah! Another one down and another one down.
I think
Another
I
one
picked the
bites the
Jets
dust.
to win this game.
Oh God.
Don't worry, Hill will come back. I have Waddle in fantasy. Yep. Hill will be fine.
You did pick the Jets and we picked the Dolphins.
Yep.
Yes. Trying to multitask here, pardon me. What series in this is the must watch in your eyes?
You can't go wrong with the rivalry, Boston and New York.
I think it's the only one that's like you need to watch the full game of.
There's got the history, it's all there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because
And
after that, it's all opened.
I mean, you also look at the regular season, like you're talking about the team that dominated them during the season and the team that's hot right now that normally owns them in the playoffs.
Poor Cassie. I'm sorry. I love Cassie. She used to work for me, and she's a huge Dolphins fan. I never knew these people existed till I met her. Loves them. So, Cass, I hope your guys win, but let's go Buffalo.
Darren Waller with 2 touchdown catches today.
Wow.
First game back.
Crazy,
Unreal.
crazy.
Just so you know, up here outside of Syracuse, the Buffalo thing is really annoying. I wish them well. I want them to win, but oh my, is it annoying. And it's annoying for the same reason as the Yankee fans are. Because you get these people, if Buffalo wins in dramatic fashion against the Ravens, people who I never knew were Buffalo fans are posting the last 30 seconds on Facebook going, oh my God, I'm so excited that my team is winning. It's so annoying.
I can
Because
imagine.
it's you know what? You didn't suffer. Like when the Bills win, and I do hope they win, there's going to be people who are acting like it's the greatest thing ever, and 30% of those people are going to be the ones who deserve to have that feeling.
Correct.
If you just started because you thought Josh Allen was cute, don't jump around and say I'm the biggest Bills fan ever. I'm so excited. Oh my God, we finally won. You haven't suffered for 30 something years. So it's really annoying up here. And again, I wish them well. I hope they win.
How
But
far north
Josh
of
Allen,
Syracuse are you?
just 15 minutes. I'm in
Okay.
Liverpool. Yep.
My cousin lives up in Lake Skinny-Atlas.
Oh yeah, beautiful. Oh, you got that's money right there.
Yeah,
Yep.
she's up there in Lake Skinny-Atlas. What a beautiful area.
Absolutely is. Yep. People actually drink that water. That's how clean it is.
Oh, it's so clear. If you've never,
Yep.
no, honestly, if you've never seen it,
Yeah.
you can't tell how deep that lake is because it's so crystal clear to see down
Yep.
through.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Aaron, they do a Charles Dickens Christmas thing every year. They turn the whole town into all old school people walking around. Like it's amazing.
When?
Yep. It's like for a week and a half in December.
You need to tell me when.
I will.
Chris, you don't understand. This guy
Uh,
is
Look
worse.
behind me.
Is worse.
oh,
Is worse
okay.
at Christmas time than I am.
And there's an M&M store there that you name the color and they have it.
Yes, there is. Yep.
We're
Yeah.
taking a trip. We're going. We're taking this. We're going there for
We're
a day.
taking it on the road.
Yes, and you are
Yeah,
going to
it's-
join us, good sir.
I
It's
would
a-
be there.
It's a beautiful, and it's not even a big town. It's a nice, quaint town.
That's what I like.
Yeah. Old school, like and my cousin's husband, my God, does he have some great muscle cars.
Maybe he'll drive me around just as the Grinch in a muscle car.
He doesn't even drive them.
Yeah, most of those people don't. They'll bring them to a car show once in a while because that's huge up here. Car shows are huge up here. And they'll bring them to the shows and people drool all over them and then they put them back in storage.
So, little story, short one. He has a lot of, I think he's got like 7 or 8 muscle cars. He had one for sale one time in his front yard. He'd pull out, he'd put back in the barn at night. He had a visitor come by and offer him a lot of money for the muscle car. and he didn't take it. You know who the visitor was?
Jay Leno.
Bill Clinton.
Oh wow,
Wow.
While he was president, he offered him in the millions, and he wouldn't take it for the car.
that's amazing.
I would have sold it just to say I sold a car to the president.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
he's sitting there out in his yard, and 4 unmarked black SUVs pulled up, and he's like, "What the fuck is going on?" And they're like, "We need you to come here to talk to somebody. We need to pat you down and everything like that." And yep,
Wild.
yeah, but yes, absolutely. I'd love to go back up there. They also do a chili festival in October. Like,
Syracuse does all that stuff.
yeah, it's a nice area up there. It really is.
I'm gonna take my Grinch costume up there then.
Oh, absolutely.
Have you ever seen my Facebook post on Christmas time?
You know what's
Eric?
really funny? I'm getting up for a second because I have, to match your Grinch costume,
Uh-oh.
I have a Santa suit. Oh, yeah, it's not here. It's in my store. Oh, no, it's right here. I have a professional Santa suit. So you and I would have so much fun doing that.
Dude, I was riding around town last year on Christmas Eve. My son's friend had a Jeep. We took the top off. I was standing on the back seat with this full. I'll send you a picture of the
Oh,
getup.
my God.
I was screaming at a Cheetos truck driving down Main Street. People were hysterical.
That is amazing.
I had
Pretending
so
to
much
steal
fun.
the local police car.
Yeah, I almost got in the cop car and stole that.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, so yeah,
Uh,
Christmas time is my stuff. So
Yep.
bring
Yep,
back
I'm
the
in.
duck costume. Cassie, that might still be it at the job. If you could somehow procure that for me, I would love you forever because I think I left it there. They didn't pay for that. That was mine. Track it down. That's your job.
You're going to look at WWE guys for a minute because I have to go get a charger.
okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll be right back. You guys
you,
chat.
Oh, good. We can't see WWE. We're
This
good.
guy back there, fucking Voorhees. I'm like, oh my God, there's a person in here.
Well, while he's gone, real quick, go over our week 4 here. Aaron, 5-7 so far.
Listen, I was messed up. I was still on drugs from my surgery, so I wasn't
Don't
in the
make
right state of
excuses.
mind.
Don't make excuses.
Wasn't in a good state of mind, but I'm still in the lead. I'm good with this.
I'm coming in at a 4-8, and I don't have an excuse. So let's not even talk excuses. Justin coming in at 9-3 this week.
Yeah, he did well. He picked some good picks.
So overall, 24-19 for Aaron, 17-11 for Justin, and 20-23 for me.
I'm surprised you're below 500.
I think I'm just trying to have that perfect week, and I'm trying too hard.
Go with your gut.
Yeah.
Go with your gut.
All right. I made it. And my wife said I look like a goof because I got to prop my phone up better. So,
We'll get you a stand, like a tripod, you know?
well, this is, again, I'm the rookie. So,
We'll get you hooked up, my guy. Don't worry.
Good.
So
So I'd
yeah,
like
we're
to
just-
do this again, just so you know.
Oh, listen, anytime you want to come on and chat about something, just let us know. Like, even if I'm not available, Chris, Justin, they'll bring you on. We don't give a shit.
Oh,
Sweet.
absolutely.
We love doing this stuff. We're trying to grow the brand, expand more, put out some more content. So really, I will tell you this, next year at some point, I know we've said this for years, dude. We need to get together and go see a ball game together. We've never done that.
I know, 100%.
I don't care if it's the Syracuse Mets, the Binghamton Rumble Ponies, whatever they're called.
Yeah.
It's baseball. I want to sit and watch a game and have a hot dog and a beer with you. I've never been able to do that.
Very cool. I'm in.
So let's do it. Well, and obviously I'll bring the guys with me. Bring Lucas if he's around. I don't care. And if you say to me, let's go to Cleveland, well, we're going to Cleveland. I don't give a shit.
I was going to say, you come up this way, you're less than 4 hours from Toronto.
That's passports and shit. We'd have to take some photos.
It's you can get away with an enhanced license. Do you got it down there or no?
I'm not allowed in Toronto.
Oh, that is so amazing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that is so amazing.
Not yet.
I'm not allowed in there, so no, I'm not allowed in Canada right now at all.
Right.
That makes me
So
laugh.
yeah,
All right, so Cleveland it is. Cleveland's beautiful.
Chris, I'll be sending you pictures from Toronto. No, I'm kidding. I would never do that. We'll figure it out. But we got the whole. I mean, you have the whole off season to worry about this. I have a few more weeks till my season's over. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, this is true.
yeah. You got till Friday.
My
So,
first true love starts in 8 days, so you know that. My New York Rangers start in 8
your
days.
Rangers, yeah, this
So,
guy,
ugh,
94.
yep, missed my Earth Science Regions to go to the parade.
I know you did.
Yes, I did.
Mike Richter,
I have
Adam
never
Graves,
seen someone
Brian Leach,
so
Wayne
excited
Gretzky.
in the
Was
hallway
Lindros
at
on that
school.
team too?
He was not.
Okay, that was a
I, I
couple years later.
I could bore you and do the whole lineup, but I would never do that to you guys. But yeah, yeah, he was right at the tail end of his career.
I remember seeing you in school after they'd won, and you were just incorrigible.
Yep,
So,
yep.
you know what? This is the perfect segue to this. So,
I'm in.
instead of going over the rest of this football stuff right this moment,
Yeah.
I really want Chris to experience, well, to hear about our very unorthodox game. And once Chris hears what this game entailed, he will understand why I only played this once.
Yep.
So and I was usually all for this kind of stuff, but the guys involved, no. So
Yeah.
could you please tell everybody on planet internet what exactly was Animal Ball?
Well, the easy
And
way to
how did
say
it
it
start?
was
How did it start?
it was basketball with a twist. So every day at recess, we'd play basketball. Just what you do, your kids, high school. And so basketball started to get a little rougher, and then basketball started to get a little rougher, and then we said, screw it. Why not? Let's just play tackle. No rules, barely counted points. Let's just kill each other. And kill each other we did, to the point where there were injuries. There were kid named Apollo broke his nose and the
Apollo.
blood was everywhere. It was we were animals, and the teachers and the principal and the dean of students hated that we did this, but there were so many of us that they just didn't know how to stop it. It was, I mean, people would watch. We would kill each other. It came with some of the greatest memories and some of the worst memories ever.
Absolutely.
We had guys who would come in and be bullies. Don't pick on the smaller kids. There was one kid, I will not mention his name, but he went after our friend Dom, and I let him have it. I He had just gotten done with ankle surgery, and he nails this kid from behind. So, me being me, I start rapping on his ankle and he's screaming. And the math teacher slash recess teacher,
Mr. Barr.
Mr. Barr, comes and grabs me, puts his arm around me, and walks me towards the door and goes, "Did you drive today?" I'm like, "Yes, sir." He goes, "I watched everything. You're not in trouble. Get out of here and come back tomorrow. I'll take care of all of it." Because
Oh
he
my
saw it.
god!
And when I mean I let this kid have it, and I don't know what got over me. It was like Christmas Story, just wham, 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 and he grabbed me, pulled me away, and just told me back in the day. Don't worry about it. I saw the whole thing. You're not in trouble. Come back tomorrow. So I went home. Yep, I went home. So this got to be. Then we got this dean of students named Mr. Mick. Not a bad guy.
I got to tell you a story about him, but go ahead.
Mr. Mick said, "That's it. I'm shutting this down." We had a gym downstairs. This is where everyone played. Then we had an upstairs gym, which was like
The
the auditorium.
auditorium,
Anytime that you would have anything like assemblies or something, you're up there.
the musicals that I was in this
Exactly.
gymnasium.
Yep. And so we said, "Boys, let's go upstairs." So we went upstairs and we were killing each other. And this other kid named Eric, He hit me so hard that I went through the doors and landed in the hallway at Mr. Mick's feet because he knew that we weren't in the gym. He was bound to find us. So I look up and I'm staring at him. I go, "Well, you got us." And that was it. We never, ever played again. But me going through the doors, like he hit me so hard, I went through the double doors, landed in the hallway. He was right there.
That was handled, right?
Yes, it was.
Yep.
And this guy was tough. And no, he didn't mean any harm by it, but I had the ball, so I was public enemy number one. When I landed, I literally landed on the ground. I look, I see feet, and it's him.
This was
That was
like
it.
a constant, unsanctioned UFC fight.
Yep.
Oh my god.
And our buddy Dom, who did MMA fights, well, did them later on in life. But dude, Chris, I'm telling you, I played for about 10 minutes. And I was like, my shoulder's gonna get ripped apart.
Oh yeah.
I would sit and watch my friends do this, but if these kids did this in school now, they'd all be expelled.
Oh, yeah,
The
there'd be no.
teachers literally just watched. Stolzenberg would stand there and watch
Yep.
to make sure no one died.
Yep.
I
That's
think
literally
that's
what
the
they were
only
doing.
reason what it was for.
Yep.
It's
And
funny because the minute you started explaining this to me, it reminded me that there's an actual sport that is this right now.
Oh,
What's it called? Rugby?
Slam ball.
I
No
am.
way.
I am
I-
gonna have to check it out. Might be
So-
coming out of retirement, boys.
I
So
thought
the-
the slam ball thing was like when they were jumping off the trampolines and shit.
Right, but that's the only difference is that they do it on trampolines.
And you can drill people.
But you can tackle everybody and everything like that. There's no rules within it.
Eric, we need to watch some YouTube videos and we need to get the boys back together for a day.
It would be amazing. The things
Could
that
you imagine
we would do.
Us in our 40s jumping on trampolines with gear on to kill each other.
Yep.
These guys don't wear gear. Like you go
Oh.
up for a dunk and someone will spear you out of midair.
Oh my God!
That's what this was,
That
buddy.
this
Yeah,
was it.
the minute you started explaining it to me, I'm over here. I'm like, what is the name of this sport? Because I've seen videos on it. It's called slam ball. It's in Russia. They do it.
Unbelievable.
So you were talking about Mr. Mick before.
Yes.
So 2 years ago, when did our kids graduate? 2 years ago, 23? Yeah. Braden, baccalaureate. We're at the church. We're doing this thing. We're sitting there watching. This guy comes out and he's doing the invocation for the baccalaureate. Who do you think it is?
There's no way.
He lives about 10 minutes from here. He's a minister at the White Mills Church down the street from me.
No way.
So I'm like, there's no way he remembers me. So I'm like, okay. So he's doing his thing and he catches me out of the corner of his eye. And every 5-6 minutes, he'd look over and I'm like, maybe he does know. Service is over. Braden's doing his thing. I walk up to him. I go to shake his hand and I was about to say, do you remember me? He goes, Aaron Bertholoff. How are you?
That is amazing.
And I'm like, Mr. Mick. And he goes, not many people got to call me Mr. Mick. I said, no. I said, and I really didn't get to spend a lot of time with you. He goes, no, I spent more time with your brother Dan than I spent with you. So, but he's in Walmart over here all the time, dude.
That is absolutely
Such a
outrageous.
small world.
Those stories are the best.
Oh my God, dude. And just the names, like, I don't remember most of the kids that we went to school with. It's just there, but Apollo Rexford, Eric Hanold, like those names just came back when we were talking
Yep.
about this. When you said the math teacher, study hall teacher, like Mr. Barr, like
Yep.
that's the stuff that stuck with us and will live on forever because we weren't supposed to do it, but we were allowed to.
Yeah, they did. You know what? Here again, nobody died. It's fine. It's just the way it was. It was No, nobody died. It's okay. No stretchers. No, we had some bloody noses. We had some injuries.
There
Those
were
guys
some.
just didn't play tomorrow.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
And I've never seen people eat their lunch so fast
Oh yeah.
or
Yep.
skip lunch altogether just to get in there to start the chaos. I think Chris found us a video.
I did.
So show us what this looks like, my guy.
I'm unloading cargo. Oh my goodness. Davis. Sandy Fletcher. There's a hard hit. Thomas ends up on the deck.
It's getting heated.
This is Jamal Barnes, and he finishes in close.
Behind the back, and he is stuffed.
Imagine they let a guy like Willis go, too.
Oh, here comes. Oh, you gotta be kidding.
That's it.
This is what it was.
Yep.
I'm telling you, like, you guys said this, and I was like, oh, this reminds me of something. But then
We were in Tri Valley, so it was way more white, but basically the same concept.
But these men use
Backhanded the other way. Move. Ooh!
Yep.
Bryce Arledge taking out Ramon Moon, decleaning him. Hooker, will he get it back? Can Bryce finish it? He certainly deserves after the hit. High spring, high finish. It's all good for Bryce Arledge.
Yeah, no
what
way.
a hit. What a finish. Bryce Arledge showing you what slam ball's all about.
If we had trampolines, people would have died.
No doubt.
Yep.
And you know what the cool part was? There was no animosity when you left the gym
Nope.
because you knew what you were walking into.
Yep.
And
That's
watching
cool.
these, it wasn't cool, but it was, you had to be a special kind of crazy to
Yep.
get in there every day.
That 26 minutes, there were no friends. And then 26 minutes and 1 second, and we're walking each other back to class and helping those who were limping. It's just
Or
the way
some
it
of them
was.
were getting their noses cleaned up at the nurse's office, whatever. It was just
Yep.
a different time. Like that's when kids were allowed to be fucking kids.
Right.
But the shit I
It
waited.
was
It killed me not to tell him
dangerous.
about this at all till just now. But just having you like one of the original founding fathers of this game.
Yep.
So you
Yep.
missed the boat. You could have invented this.
Could have
And made it
invented slam
professional
ball.
sport, man.
Mhm.
Yep. Speaking of outrageous sports, have you guys ever watched any videos of the freaking cheese wheel thing in like the European countries?
Oh my God, yes.
Oh, I can't. Why? Like, there's videos of these people falling and they're going like 12 feet in the air and then falling. Do you know what this is, Aaron?
Okay.
They put everybody at the top of a hill and they take this wheel, like cheese wheel, and roll it down the hill. And these 40, 60, 100 people got to get to the bottom and get it. And you win like a prize. But it's a steep hill. And these people are literally flipping, and you swear to God they're breaking their necks.
Oh, yes. I think I've seen a couple. They're like
Oh.
running down the hill to get down there after it or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's like the worst. I mean, are you kidding me? That's a sport that, thank God, we didn't have hills that big, or we would have done
Anything
that.
for social media content, man. That's what people do.
That's right, and that's it. That's terrible. We would have gotten a lot of views with our basketball, though.
That's why I told him, like, if we had cell phones like these kids have now, we'd all be arrested.
100%.
Dude, I mean, there's some things that I will never tell anybody that. But me and Matt Ronquise were inseparable. We did some questionable things.
Yep.
I think
say the least.
one of the worst things we did was we had a balloon launcher that we
God.
had launched over. We took over to the track on the football field, and we're shaking up soda cans and seeing how far we get to land them into the school parking lot, and actually hit a car. And we just ran in the woods. Like
It's just what we did.
Yep, that's just maybe harmless fun, but like it was still dangerous. Like
It was idiotic.
yeah, dumb.
Do you know how our area was the woods? Everyone knows that.
100%.
If
Man,
there's
games were epic.
If there's a crossroad and it's a two-way stop and like going across like 55, we would drive the normal speed flying through and kill the headlights. And then that's how we knew no one was coming the other way. We turned the headlights on and blow through the stop sign.
Yep.
Never even slowed down. We just knew there were no lights.
Yep,
Good.
that's-
Nobody's coming.
That's how we did it.
Horrendous.
Yeah. I mean, even those, I never partook in these, and I can say that those parties up at Hog Rock I heard were of epic proportions. Thank God I never went.
I've never either.
Well, you know what happened with that whole big thing.
You know what? I can't say I've never gone because I went a few times with two friends and terrorized with paintball guns while they were all drunk and stoned.
I love it.
Yeah, we went in the woods full camo and we just laid waste. And it was probably the worst thing you could do, but they're running, screaming, all drunk, high. Half the people had almost no clothes on, but we were having fun.
Funny. Well, you know what happened when we were. Well, you were there. With that big scandal with the guys losing football scholarships because the pictures were developed in the school darkroom. Like, who does that?
What year was that? I think that was the year after I graduated.
It was 98. It was 97.
Well, because I graduated in 97, so maybe that was just at the tail end. Yeah,
it was September of 97.
Okay, so yeah, that was right after I graduated.
Yep, and I was like, glad it's not me.
Yep,
but there was a lot of problems with that. Hey, you make choices, live with them.
Yep, we were idiots, but we weren't idiots like that.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, yeah.
Well,
listen, if I had a full football scholarship to a nice little university who's going to pay all my bills for me, I'm not going to go risk it by taking some pictures of me drinking in the woods and being developed in the school darkroom. I know there was a rat somewhere that did that on purpose, but you don't do it. Just don't chance it.
Don't put yourself in that situation.
No, absolutely not.
As my wife always says, make good choices.
Yes. We listen and we don't judge.
Yep. Oh, I judge the fuck out of you.
Here we judge the hell out of you. And we sure as fuck don't listen to anything you have to say.
No. Looks like Tyreek Hill's season's over.
I'm not. Well, Cassie, I feel bad for my girl Cassie, but I'm not upset about it. I don't like that guy.
What is going on with these receivers? Neighbors yesterday, Hill today.
It's all part of it's all part of the script.
That's
if I never hear that again, please.
I know it really gets exhausting because whatever. Like seriously, are you know what you can do? Don't watch.
Exactly.
Don't watch.
Don't watch.
Nobody's forcing you to watch. This is ridiculous. I can't believe what. How do you know what happened yesterday? Well, because I was watching the game. Oh, there you go. If you don't like it, turn on something else.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. That's always an option. You have more channels. Or don't watch TV.
Right. All right. So there's one more thing I want to hit on Chris's list because I know we're well. Ever since Chris came on here full time with us, we're usually in an hour. This guy, I think, loves being here for like 3 hours at a clip, which I don't mind usually, but I'm still kind of coming off my whatever medications I was on under surgery. So, how do you feel? I'll ask you both this question because I have an opinion about it. But the Packers and the Cowboys last night.
We've already talked about this.
Ended a tie.
Dumb. There's so many different ways you can figure that out.
I
many
think
different ways.
In my eyes, and I said this to Eric already. In my eyes, last night, it displayed exactly why we shouldn't have ties. The Packers played for the tie at the end of that game. They didn't. They didn't try winning it. You know, as the old adamant goes, you play to win the game. They didn't do that. They played for the tie. 2 minutes left. They said, "All right, let's run the clock down. We'll kick the field goal, and we get a tie. We don't get the loss. We don't get the win. But hey, it doesn't hurt us."
Yep. And they'll never fix it. You want to know why they'll never fix it? When was the last tie?
Yesterday.
Before that, when was the last tie?
Who knows?
That's exactly right. There's no reason. There's no reason to fix it.
Yeah, I think there was one last year. Actually, now I'm thinking about it.
Yeah,
there's like a tie every year anymore.
Yeah,
you know, it's just wild. Like there should be every sporting event. There should be a conclusion. You know, it's like way back in the day when the MLB All-Star Game ended in a tie. because they ran out of pitchers.
Right.
Let the position player
Yep.
that hasn't played this
Figure it out.
game, let him pitch.
Yep. Figure it out.
It's an exhibition, for Christ's sakes.
Yep. Or have a plan in place. Do a home run derby. Do some kind of skill competition. Your best batter versus their best batter. Figure it out.
I've always said I want to see a pitcher's home run derby.
That is amazing.
So there was 256 ties between 1920 and 1973. 29 ties since introducing overtime in 1974. And the most recent tie from last night to previously was 2022. The Giants and Commanders tied 2020.
So it's like they're like, well, why are we going to invest in fixing it when it happens every 4 years?
It's just sad when college football has a better overtime system than you.
They have a great system.
Yeah.
Yep. I saw a funny idea today. They said, if it ends like that, then you have kickers kick field goals, and each one gets 5 yards further out.
I actually don't mind that either.
I know. It'd be kind of neat because...
And it puts an emphasis on your kicker then.
Yep.
I like it.
And again, if it happens once every 4 years, it'd be kind of neat.
Okay.
You get 65-yarder versus 65-yarder.
That'd be awesome.
Someone kicked the 65-yarder yesterday.
Yeah, they did.
To be fair,
I
would not want to be facing the Cowboys when that happened.
Oh, no. Or the Jaguars. You got Little, who kicked it 70 in the preseason.
Cam Little, who's also a great golfer. Yeah.
That's very funny.
Eric, are you a golfer?
I'm not very good. I love to play. People love to play with me golf because... Yeah, I know. All right. I drive like Happy Gilmore because I don't know any other way. I literally hop, smash. I could send you a couple of videos. Friends took videos of me doing it. That's all I know how to do.
Oh, that's hysterical.
That's awesome.
And it flies.
They
it's ridiculous.
I play whack fuck. I just go up and hit it. I don't even think about it.
Yeah, nope. I love playing. I'm just not very good. But driving, they get a kick out of it.
We'll have to go play some golf with this guy too.
I'm down.
I'm definitely in. And I golf lefty, so you'll love it.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm your typical throw right, bats left.
From what I hear, his son's a really good gambler. We send our money his way. He wins us to $500,000. We go on our trip, and we stop by New York and play with Eric.
Do it. Yep.
Chris has this. It's a fantastic dream. It's not a bad, and he has this all planned already. Like, we literally talked about it for like 10 minutes, and the next day he calls me. So I got this all figured out and mapped out. What? In a year's time? How many months was this?
So it took me 3 to 4 hours to plan out this entire trip. And it would start April 29th and end September 1st of next year.
Full baseball season, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So the idea is to golf in all 48 continental U.S. states, attend every Major League Baseball stadium and watch a baseball game, and you would attend 4 WWE PLEs.
That's a lot of logistics.
He has it all mapped out.
I did it in 4 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
City to city, games, contingencies built in for days off to relax. Yep. If there's a rain out, we can go this day. Dude, we just need a couple $100,000 to do it now.
There you go. Now it's all semantics, right? Now you got to figure it out.
I'm going to send your son $100 and tell him to turn it for me.
Yeah, listen.
So, Eric, I work in a restaurant, and I literally, you're probably not going to see it, but like, here's my logistics on pizza boxes.
Oh, wow.
Along with like costs and everything on the back of what would be needed. Yep. I even like worked in salaries, so during the time everyone was still being paid. We weren't losing money and hurting our families.
This is how I thought it was wild. He brings this idea up to me on a Saturday. We're talking. I play baseball on Sundays. I chatted with him. I'm at my game. I always stop to see him, have a piece of pizza and a soda before I go home. I walk in. I got it all figured out. What? He's like, yeah, I got a couple more things to work out. I'm like, you're so full of shit. I left. He calls me later that night. He literally had it mapped out.
That's insane.
I mean, he's got equipment, rental car, gas money, food, and entertainment money. Like it's all freaking there. So
that's impressive.
If we could actually pull this off and document this whole thing, oh my God, what a story this would make.
It would be absolutely fantastic.
You know, it's not like we're millionaires that have this money. We're just going to go.
Right.
Start from the ground up. Those pizza boxes could be part of history soon.
I mean, you would think that in 4 months' time, posting videos of everything you do, you would probably make your money back within those first 4 months when people get on to what you're doing.
3 cities in and everyone's hooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're hooked. Wow.
I mean,
wow.
Yeah. I figured out, how much we can afford for hotel rooms in each state, the whole 9 yards, what it would cost for that. Gas, tolls, maintenance, equipment to do everything, the right vehicles to make sure everything would fit in, podcast equipment. So while we're on the road, we can still at the hotel rooms do these streams so no one loses us. Drones, bags to carry, computer monitors so everything stays safe.
He has it down to the USB plugins, bro.
Yeah.
That's some next level stuff.
I don't even want to do this trip now because I want to do it. I want to do it because this is something he is that passionate. I want to make happen for him.
Yep.
Don't get me wrong. It'll be a trip of a lifetime.
It's worth it.
To see the joy on his face. Let's do it.
Gosh, I'm planning a trip next year, and it's a 3-city trip for the Rangers, and I'm overwhelmed trying to figure that out.
Oh, just send it to me. I'll get it all done for you.
Yep. Edmonton, Calgary, Vancouver. Figure it out.
Okay.
We're gonna do that road trip.
What's the timeline?
I need to. It can't be this year because what we want to do is have Vancouver at the beginning or the end of the road trip because I heard it's beautiful.
Okay.
So spend 4 days in Vancouver and then watch and then go to the other 2 cities. This year, Vancouver's in the middle of the road trip, which is stupid.
No,
so
it doesn't make sense.
I'm hoping next year. Calgary and Edmonton are an hour and a half drive from each other. Vancouver's like 9 hours. They're doing Calgary, then Vancouver, then back to Edmonton. Makes no sense.
No.
So I need Edmonton, Calgary, Vancouver, hopefully next season. So that's my wife and I are going to go do that trip. I can't wait, but I'm going to need your help with that because I don't even know where to start.
He's your guy. He is definitely the guy to talk to.
Wow.
I don't mind sitting down and it's just as Aaron told me when I did it, and I'm like, I'm done. I figured it all out. Obviously, there's odds and ends. Like I would need a month or two to book the hotel rooms and get the final logistics done. What golf courses you're going to, blah, blah, blah. But I mean, I even factored in for everybody to get a baseball jersey at every stadium so they had a souvenir.
Unbelievable.
Because who wouldn't want, you're going to the stadium, you need something. So
yep.
He factored in a salary for my son to come with us and film the content.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
There was a salary for somebody to sit at home, and we just send them videos and stuff, and they edit them out for us, and you just make $20,000 for doing it for us for 4 months.
That's just insane.
Yeah, but that's what it's about.
It's crazy enough to work, though.
It is. That's the sad part, and that's what I tried to explain to Justin. By the end of this trip, you would actually be making revenue on the stream that you would be able to do something else after that. And you could probably make these videos last an entire year because you would do so much.
Yep. And guaranteed 7 or 8 stadiums in, someone's going to find out, and you're going to be there, and they're going to want to go to some little dinky place like Kansas City, the stadium's beautiful. Right. You didn't tell me someone from Kansas City is going to want to know Like they're like, oh, this is your tour. They might give you free stuff and get a little shameless plug. Why not?
Right.
You're
And
going to every stadium. They want to know.
it's funny that you mentioned Kansas City. I don't know if Aaron knows this, but Kansas City itself has a putt-putt golf.
Well, because everything's up to date there.
Yep, they literally have a miniature golf course right at the stadium.
Yep, we were there in May. It's really awesome.
Yeah.
Yep, it was an awesome stadium.
I just want to go swimming in Arizona in their diamond.
You have to. You can't just get tickets in there. You got to rent the whole thing.
I know you got to buy the whole thing out.
So stupid.
Okay.
I know, it's great. Funny little tidbit about Kansas City, which I think is the greatest thing ever. Their sodas, you buy their souvenir cup for $10, and they have the soda fountains all over the place. You can buy it once and use it forever. There was people coming in with George Brett souvenir cups filling up their sodas for free. They bought 25, 30 years ago. They're good for life.
That's actually kind of cool.
It's amazing. $10, and you fill them up over and over again. And I'm like, wow, the guy tells me, he goes, oh yeah, this cup's 23 years old. I bring it every game I go to.
That's ingenious, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're gonna get people come back to the ballpark just for that.
Of course. Because now I'm not dropping $10 in soda every time. And if I want extra, I can do extra. If I want a cup of ice to pour on myself, I can do it because it was 100 degrees. But
right.
You buy that soda and it's good for life.
That's brilliant.
Oh yeah.
See, if MLB was smart, they'd make a cup to go to any stadium with.
Yep. Charge one price for it, and then it's always there.
That would be cool.
Yep. All right. Well, this has been awesome. Eric, I really enjoyed my time with you. And
this was fantastic.
We got to do this more often.
100%.
I definitely want to get together, catch a game, swing some golf balls, do that shit.
Sure.
Is there anything else you guys want to talk about before we get out of here? Any other topics you want to clip on quick?
I'm good.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay. Well, I think what we need to do is closer to Christmas, where we're going to come up there. You got to let me know. Seriously, don't forget to tell me when this festival is.
Yep, I'll find out because they make a big deal out of it.
Well, I want to kind of have a Christmas war of attrition. And Chris has seen my house. I want him to see yours.
Oh, God.
Dude, you think I'm bad?
Oh, yeah.
My house looks like freaking Walmart, and his looks like FAO Schwartz.
Oh, my God.
It's crazy.
We have like 32 bins of Christmas decorations.
Wow.
Yep. Oh, yeah. It's ridiculous.
I won't lie, though. This lighting over my head right now is Christmas lights that my son put up in his room already.
Perfect.
Yeah. So it's never stops here.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Yep. It should be all year, bro.
Yep.
So,
wonderful.
All right. Well, folks, thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciated it. Eric, as always, you're welcome to hang out anytime you want. You don't have to get off the stream when we're done. We're just going to cut the live feed here. We're going to do a little outro. But
perfect.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Absolutely. Thank you,
guys.
That was awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I
like
appreciate
Macho Man Randy Savage said, cup of coffee in the big time. I like it.
Yep. All right. So, guys, don't forget Sunday night again. Well, actually, this Thursday night, at what point are we going to do our pick'ems this week?
When Tommy gets them to us.
That's fine. But what time are we going to do live?
Well, I don't know. I can do it any Thursday. No. Thursday would have to be after 7.
Okay. Look for a post, but probably Thursday around 8 p.m. We will do a weekly pick'em show where we will try to kill Justin's record as his football team's record is. I'm surprised he's doing as well as he is, but we're going to have to force him to either we're going to have to take a week off because he's a week behind.
That is true.
His winning percentage is going to be higher because we're a week ahead of him. So we're going to have to give ourselves a bye week.
And we can't give ourselves a bye week until the bye weeks are done.
Correct.
Because he has to have the same number of games.
Right.
And I think bye weeks start this week.
Yeah. Unless
week 5.
Unless we start picking numbers like games out of a hat. to kind of slow him down till he can. Well, we'll figure it out.
No.
But he came into the game late. So, all right. Well, folks, thank you again. Watch for the post. Probably going to be Thursday night around 8 p.m. But until then, we will see you guys all later.
Later.